I'm finding us. Good morning. Good Friday? No, Thursday? No. What day is it? It is Friday, right? Good Friday morning. Happy Friday. We're getting there. Here we are. Yeah, it's Friday. Wow. That happened fast, right? Seems like it to me. All right, next. Get over to the page. And today is February 7th. And it's another, spell it right, Lindsay, another day of heart art prompts. It's always a surprise with heart art prompts. There we are. Alrighty. There we are. Welcome to Friday, because it is Friday. I have a big mess in front of me. It'd be good to clean it up, but I am kind of lazy. So maybe not. Okay, well, that's a little better. It's a little better. Good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning. Hi, Dieta. Hi, Chris. Hi, Vicky. Hi, Mina. It is beautiful where I live. It was so windy all night and so rainy. And then today it's just very foggy and really dark, like really dark, and no rain right at the moment. But it's going to rain again, so I'm not too worried. Hi, Ellen and Johanna and Karen. Yeah, finally it's Friday. I've said that every day. Finally it's the next day, and then the next day, and the next day. Hi, Mary Lynn. Hi, Katie. All right, let's just start with shameless plugs. It's shameless plug time. It's shameless plug time. Let's shamelessly plug all the things that Lindsay plugs. There's a little singing. I haven't sang for a while. I just haven't felt it, you know? You have to feel like singing. So, hi, Diane. Hi, Lisa. Hi, Sherry. Hi, Carmen. Hi, Carmen. Who did I miss? Hi, Brenda. Hi, Denise. Hi, Susie. Hi, Jewel. All right. Shamelessly plugging the website, creatorofcuteness.com. That's where everything is. The collage elements, the classes, the burnishing tools, the watercolors, the journaling elements, the background papers. Those are places we don't talk about very much, but I have a whole section of the website called journaling elements and one called background pages, and there's so much there. So much good stuff that you guys may be missing out on. So that's one shameless plug. Number two shameless plug is for the book club, which is happening today. Today. Um, so we are in the fifth session of the Creative Book Club. And what happens there is we're working in both the No Excuses Art Journaling book and then another new book each and every single month. So at the beginning of the month, we are working in the No Excuses Art Journaling book. So we meet for 4 meetings for $30 or $7.50 per month per meeting. January, February, March, and April. So the way that works is in February, which is where we are, and today is February 7th, So today we're working at 10 a.m. in the No Excuses Art Journaling book. And then at the end of the month, we will be working in a book of my choice. And this is the book of my choice for the end of the month, called Stitched Alchemy. It's a really good book. Sometimes I pick books and I'm not sure, because when we first started this, I didn't even open the book ahead of time. Now, like a book like this, I can't really be surprised. I have to figure out what it is we're going to do from the book. So that is Creative Book Club. And then every month there will be a new book this year. And then next year we will not be working in this No Excuses Art Journaling book. We'll just pick a new book each month. But for this year until November, we will be doing it that way. And what we are doing is this for the No Excuses Art Journaling book. We work on uh, card peeks, envelope flips, colors for the month, a quote for the month. This is, I don't even know what this is, a word for the month. This was breathe. And then last night I started working on my card peeks for February because I just didn't feel like doing anything. So I forced myself to work a little bit in this book. So I did, let's see if I can pick this up a bit. I did a whole lot of love, a pot o' violets, sweet cherry pie, and then a cupcake that says, be mine, love ya, I love you, you are cute. And the way we do this is we take it from the book. I'll show you. The heart was not part of the book, but the rest of it was. So I took the cherries that she drew and I did my own cherries. I took the violet that she drew and did my own violet. And I took this cupcake that she drew and did my own cupcake. And then I did a heart because I didn't feel like, oh, I did the lace part of the heart in the heart. So anyway, that was pretty fun. So now I get more pages here to do. Today, we'll do them together. And then we have Journal Play Day, which is coming up again. We do January's book in December. We do February's journal in January. We do March's journal in February. And then we have a journal that we make every single month. And we try to do something new each month. But I got to tell you, after doing 16 quarters times 3 or 4, pretty much times 4, no, times 3. So 16 times 3, who can do that math in their head? That's a lot of classes to do and come up with something new. So the way I get around that is I give you guys lots of art play pages. So here's a bunch of art play pages that you get every month to use to create your journal and to work in your journal with. And this is what you got for the month of February, all of these. So there was a lot. And anytime you get black and white and color, you get the black and white page and the color page. It's pretty exciting. And then this is for March. So you're going to get this one. And these are not available by themselves. The only way you can get these is by joining the Journal Playday group. Then landscapes. Then some cutesy wootsy gnomes and girlies. And oh, I did do a rainbow. I was going to say I didn't do a rainbow. And then clover flowers. And then splashes. Oh, and then this one, which is for my friend Paula. And it is a journaling page to use for journaling in your books. So you can do currently reading, watching, listening to, enjoying, and meal planning, a shopping list, and then a blank one. So that's kind of fun. And then that was January. Okay, so that is Journal Play Day. Let's put this all away here for a sec. And then we'll start on our, oops, I dropped the book. It's okay. We'll start on our prompts today. So we have to pick a art prompt to draw or doodle. Let's pick this little guy. Striped heart. Let's pick one more and then decide between the two of them. I could do that one. Doodled heart. I think I'd rather do a doodled heart today. The reason being is because the fabric I chose to use today is circular. It is circles. I don't think you can see it, but when I paint on it, you will be able to see it. But I don't think I want to do a striped heart with circles. Then let's pick a quote. The greatest gift you can give someone is inspiration. Oh my heck, I love that. And I'm not sure if we're going to write today or if we're going to use this, but it's been fun to do both, right? Because we have done where we take our quote and just use what I typed, and then we have handwritten our quote. So, oh, we're not here. We're here. I forgot we were still on this page. So we're not here. So I'm ahead of the game. I have, we're not using circle fabric. We're going here with our doodled heart. Maybe that's too much on that page. Maybe we should get the striped heart back. No, let's stick with it. This is where our heart begins, kind of. But if it goes further this way, if it leans over more, it could go like this. So, and we'll just call it up here. All right, we'll bring the camera down. What are you guys talking about? Donna says, did you see the snowstorm for tomorrow starting at 2 p.m.? That must be where you are, not here in California. Anyway. All right. Ready? So we have a doodled heart. I think we'll do our heart down here this time and our wording up here. So let's start with the wording, and we're going to go to about here, right? Because I don't know what to do with the heart yet. The greatest gift you can give someone is, maybe we'll do a cute little circle around our word is. Sometimes it's fun to accentuate these. Like we could even put this word into a box. Maybe. I don't know, we'll see. Put this one like this and have it kind of hanging. And we'll just doodle up some of these letters a bit more than normal. And then we'll do some different styles of lettering in here because it's been a while since I've done combination. Inspire Asian. Almost ran out of room, but I did not. The greatest gift you can give someone is inspiration, right? Okay. Putting this in the jar. Oh no, putting this in the jar because I did not use it. Now we have to figure out what to do with the heart. Man, I'm thinking of stitching the heart onto here. So maybe we do it on another piece of paper. I found this pouch that I don't really use very often, and it's full of some cool papers. I usually take this with me when I go places. I made it a long time ago. So maybe I can find a piece of paper out of this to doodle on. I don't think I like the vintagey look. What have I got in here? Looks like just watercolor paper. That's not anything. I think we're going to go with heavy, heavy, heavy watercolor paper. And it's a totally different color, so that's kind of cool. So we're going to just cut here, and that's going to be our heart. I don't know. Not really feeling it today. What do you do when you don't really feel it? You push on, right? So I think I definitely want to stitch the heart onto this card. So we're just going to draw this heart in. Or let's think for a second. It could be fun to doodle on the outside of this heart, in which case I want this to be straight. Not quite sure. Yeah, let's think about it for a sec. But at least now it's straight. And I'm thinking, I hope you guys can see the pencil lines. Can you? Let's see if we go like this. Oh, is that better for the pencil lines? So here's what I'm thinking. Oh, Terry says we might get a little snow this afternoon. Well, good, because we're going suit shopping with my husband. He is feeling better, and I figure if we don't go now, it's not going to happen. So let's just start playing. I want him to get a velvet suit for my daughter's wedding. But we'll see what he comes up with. I want him to get, my daughter says the parents of the bride are supposed to stand out at the wedding. My dress certainly will stand out because it is flowery. And my husband is normally not a flashy guy, but I think he would wear a cool, flashy kind of suit. So we'll see what happens today. All right, so let's do our heart. Want to get all those little bits in there. I think that's the only part we'll have outside the heart. Not quite sure exactly what I'm doing yet. But doodling, really, you shouldn't have a plan. You should just kind of go for it, right? This, maybe we should do our lettering, since I'm not sure. The wedding is May 24th. Oh, and you know what's kind of weird? I saw one of my friends at Ben Franklin the other day, and I haven't seen her in a year. And I really like, we're friends because we used to work together, but we're not really friends, you know what I mean? So it's a coworker. What would you call that? Anyway, she said, how's Riley? How are wedding plans? I go, oh, they're good. And then my old boss came over and we were talking to him. And then she goes, the wedding's on May 24th, right? And I looked at her, I'm like, holy crap, how did you know that? And my boss said, my ex-boss said, do you and Francis still talk to each other? And I said, not really. I'm like, I can't even imagine how she figured that out, how she knew that she was getting married on May 24th. And Francis said, she has a really good memory. And I'm like, man, I don't even remember telling her a date. And she told me she saw it on Facebook. And I don't think I posted the date on Facebook, but who knows? Terry says, Men's Warehouse was a great experience for Scott and I. They were so helpful and do alterations. And Margaret says, oh, yes, next to the bride, the mother of the bride is the VP. I hope so. I want to be a VP. I'm a VP at writing checks. Can tell you that much. Did I tell you what we decided to do for the bridal shower? Maybe I didn't. My daughter and I, the one that's getting married, wanted to open a business together, and we may still, but I figured this would be a good way to try it out. There are these girls now that have these carts. They're like flower carts, almost like you would have seen in My Fair Lady. And they come prepared with the cart full of flowers. You tell them your colors or the flowers that you want or whatever. And the cart comes full of flowers and greenery and baby's breath. And then each person that comes to the shower gets to create a bouquet and take it home with them. And I am so excited. I kind of did it for me because it's the cutest thing. It says bouquet bar on the side of the cart. It's just so cute. And then they bring the cellophane. They bring brown wrapping paper and cellophane. And I'm going to get some fancy ribbon. I'm sure they have ribbon, but you know me, I like my ribbon. I'm going to get some ribbon so that everybody can tie it up with a cute piece of ribbon. And then I'm going to make tags. I haven't done those yet either, but it's going to say something like Love is in Bloom with Riley and Savory. And everybody will take home a bouquet. And isn't that the cutest idea? And then they just rent it out and they bring it to you. So you don't have to go get it. They bring it to the location, they set it up, then they come back and they pick it all up. It's so cool. And her coworker that she works with on the hot side, she works on the sweet side. So this guy's on the savory side. And he's going to do all the food. So I'm really excited. He messaged me last night and said, it's no problem. So I don't even have to do that. We have the cutest games. Do you guys want to see? I don't think Riley watches, so hang on a sec. Let me show you. Okay, this is so cute. You ready? So this is a game that you play, and it's a scratcher. So it says, who has the groom? And you get this card. This one's Brad Pitt, and it comes with one of those scratch circles that I have to stick on. There's Matthew McConaughey. There's Blake Shelton. There's John Legend. Why can't I remember his name? Somebody help me out here. He was People's Sexiest Man Alive one year. Oh, I can't remember. John Krasinski, Harrison Ford, and then you get a couple of them with Savry's face. And so whoever scratches off the circle that has Savry's face is the winner. Is that the cutest thing ever? I can't wait for that. So, pretty excited for that. It's the little things that make me happy. You know? And then we have another game that we're playing called Where in the World Are Riley and Savary? And it's pictures of them in different places in the world. Oh, was that Bradley Cooper? Okay, I believe you. Anyway, it's pictures of them where they are somewhere in the world. And then you have to guess where they are. And whoever gets the most amount right wins the prize. Because I don't like those dumb bridal shower games that are just dumb games. So that's what we're doing. And there's one more game, but I can't remember what it is. My daughter has it all figured out. The other daughter. Hi, Michelle. Michelle, are you packing to move? Because you must be getting close to going to Ohio, right? And someday I will come and visit you because Ohio is on my destination for my cross country tour because I want to go to the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame. Rock and Roll Hall of Fame. Are you in near Cleveland? Or do I have to go somewhere else to see you? Because I'm coming to Ohio. I'm hoping this year, but it just may not happen. But I already told the story yesterday about the guy who I talked to who told me not to wait. Don't wait for anything in your life. Just go do it. I mean, as long as you can afford to do it and you can figure out how to do it, don't wait. Okay, let's put this aside now. The greatest gift you can give someone is inspiration. Put a heart in here and add some dots here. Michelle says she's packing every day. I'm sure it's a crazy world. CJ says, what's with everyone moving to Ohio? Well, Michelle's moving there because of a man. Apparently, I didn't get all the erasing done. Looks like it's all good. Oh, no, right there. I don't know about other people, but Michelle's moving there because of a man. All right, let's get back to this. Let's erase the lines on this. And I'm thinking I want to watercolor before I doodle, because watercolor always makes your pen, your black pen, toned down. And I don't want it toned down. I want it kind of bright. So we're going to start at the bottom with purple. And then go to blue or a purpley blue. I decided I really don't like blue. I like these purpley blue colors. But I'll add some blue. Oh, Michelle says she's marrying a truly wonderful man who bought a house for them. Wow. Now that's a good guy. Good for you, Michelle. That's awesome. And that just doesn't happen for us in our age bracket, you know? So that's very cool. Okay, green. I could use these greens right here. Daniel Smith green. Oh, that is so pretty next to that blue. Telling you what. So pretty. Green. Green River. Those blended nicely together. And then we're going to go yellow. This is a pretty good yellow. So we can use this Daniel Smith yellow. Oh, blended too much. Got to be careful. Otherwise, it'll all look green. Okay. Got to go for orange. Let's use this orange. Boy, this watercolor paper is really nice, whatever it is. Whenever I have a scrap, I should really write on the back what kind of paper it is, because I find stuff that I hadn't tried before, or maybe I had and just didn't realize that I liked it, and then I really like it. Oops, I went over the line. The line police are on their way. Scary. That is scary. Don't want to go over the line. A deep red at the top, but it's blending with our pink, so it looks more pink than red. Man, those colors are vivid, right? Okay, let's blow dry and then doodle. Michelle says, I never thought I'd have a chapter 2. I am blessed to find a man who is willing to jump in the deep ends with me. Is it deep ends? ENDS or deepens? I don't know. Anyway, congrats, Michelle. I hope my daughter gets a second chance. The one who's 35 or 36. She needs it right now. The purple kind of faded into something else, but that's all right. Okay, what do we think? I think I want to go on the inside of this line, but then maybe doodle the outside of the whole entire thing, but I'm not sure. So we'll start here with my new favorite thing to draw, which, if you haven't figured it out yet, it's straight lines. So this is kind of a doodled heart and a striped heart, because at first we picked striped heart, but we're not doing striped heart today. I wasn't sure if I should put color in this band part or just leave it black and white. I think the flower needs to have color, right? But I don't know. Carol says, do you still have your art group? What is that? You mean my bitches? Yes, forever. Bitches forever. If that's what you mean. If you're talking to me, Carol. I don't know if you are. Or maybe you're talking to Michelle. Yes, Michelle still has her group too. It's called Michelle Makes Art here on Facebook. It's not called Girlfriends Make Art anymore because they're not all girlfriends. Some are just people that she met on the street of Facebook, which can also become girlfriends. But sometimes they're just people. Oh my gosh, last night I was playing around on Facebook and I don't know if you guys know, we have several men in this group who are very active in the group. And Kevin, who I thought was a girl at first, using the name Kevin, is a guy. And he is super talented. Anyway, he and his wife or partner, I don't know which one, can't say anymore which one is which, live in Texas. And his dog, which is, there's a lab and a poodle, had puppies. And they were just sitting in a pool of the puppies yesterday, the pictures that he showed. And we're having a hard time without a dog lately, and we really want a dog. And I said, oh, I want one of those. And then he commented back that I can come and take one. And I said, where do you live? And he said, Texas. And I'm like, that's quite the drive from California, so probably not. And the dog that I've been looking at for probably 2 months finally got adopted. Gemma, she was just the cutest dog you ever did see. But somebody adopted her, and that's good. So she got a home. So now I have to find another one that I want to look at. Oh, thank you, Carmen, for sharing Michelle's page. Michelle Makes Art. Yesterday they were doing scribble stuff. It was really cute. It's amazing how long just scribbling can take you to do something. Pretty fun, though. Maybe we'll scribble the inside of this heart in Michelle's honor. Or maybe the outside. Let's scribble the outside. I think that's a good idea. A really skinny pen scribbles. Here's where I went outside the lines. The line police are coming. So not only do we get to go to Men's Warehouse today, but we are also going to go, if I have 5 minutes, into David's Bridal. Because I don't need a lot of time to shop. If I see something I like, I'll know it in seconds. And then I would just have to try it on and make a decision. But I think that these bridal salons are really missing the boat with mother of the bride dresses. They should have a whole section of not Melania Trump fashion model and not Barbara Bush old lady wearing pearls. Maybe something in between. It doesn't have to be sparkles and slit all the way up to your Pippic dress. It just needs to be a pretty dress, but maybe something that's a little flashy. I just can't find anything in between the hooker dress and the old maid Barbara Bush dress. Except the one I already have, which is kind of hippie-ish. And I think my daughter would rather me not wear that dress, in which case that's fine, because I will shorten it and wear it every day of my life. It's made out of tulle, so shortening it means just getting a scissors and cutting it. It's easy, easy peasy. So yesterday, you know how I showed you guys the journal that I made for my daughter-in-law after her mother passed away? Well, I put it in 2 bags because it's raining outside and she works from home, so I didn't want to bother her. And we were going to drive down there and just drop it off at her door and then come home after we picked up my husband's prescriptions, of course. So we get down there and we're almost to her street and I'm like, oh my heck, I left it at home. I left without the whole reason for driving all the way down the hill. So she didn't get it yesterday. I'm going for dots. So I'll take it down the hill again today. Hopefully I remember this time. But she's still having a really hard time, so I don't know if this is the right time to give it to her anyway. I don't want to make her cry. I just want to make her happy that she had a great mom that she would want to remember and memorialize in a journal book. And it's very cathartic to write things down in a journal. They make grief journals that my older daughter wanted to buy her, and I'm like, no, don't do that. I'm making her something. The grief journals give you questions to answer, and I'm not a answer question person. I don't think my daughter-in-law is either. I think she'd be better off on her own writing what she wants to write, so that's the plan. I wish I had a nice pen to give her because she's a planner girl. She was really into her planners a couple of years ago, and she loves washi tape and post-it notes and pretty pens and stuff. But I don't have a fancy pen. I do, but I don't want to give it up. You know what I mean, Jelly Bean? I do like these dots here. Let's maybe add some flowers here. We haven't gone to the storage unit yet, Jewel. That's next week because Brent was sick. So we got to go next week. And it's going to go good. But don't you worry. Maybe I'll do a live video from there and I can show you guys what we found. It's terrible to make light of somebody's passing, but in this case, it's okay. All right, so scribbles. Did we decide on scribbles? I think not. I think we'll go to circles, just doodled circles, little bitty ones on the outside, because we're going to stitch this heart in. I don't think by hand, I think by machine. That's going to be the hard part for me traveling next week with all these prompts that I pick out of the jar at the spur of the moment, because there's certain things that I like to use the sewing machine for. I know there's a button heart prompt in there, and if I don't have my buttons, I'm going to be in trouble. I almost thought of picking them ahead of time, but that just doesn't sound like fun to me. I like to do it on the spur of the moment because then I have to do what is offered up. You know, even though we threw one back today, you can throw them back. That's okay. Because guess what? There are no rules. Okay, well, I like that. Trying to think what else to do. Let's doodle the center of the heart in a Posca pen. He is feeling better. Thank you, Carol. We'll just doodle the heck out of the center of this in a white Posca. That looks really cool. The white on the color. Donna says, just pick a few for the week and then pack a bag of goodies and supplies. Then you'll be prepared. Yeah, I mean, that's a good plan. If I was stitching, though, I'd have to bring not my sewing machine. Because what if he has something giant in that storage unit that we want to bring home? Then we would have to rent a van or something. Or a trailer to attach to my car, and my car doesn't have a hook for a trailer. So, guess we'd just, I don't know. I don't think he could have had very much because he never had much money. I kind of like this doodle idea on the inside. Add some leaves here in the green. That's a very light green, but the white still shows up. I'll hold it up in a second. Can you see that? Add some doodles inside of those leaves. Give them some veins, leafy veins. I can't wait to give my daughter her shower gift that I got her. I think I told you guys. Not sure. Okay, I love that. Put some hearts in between the leaves. Yeah. So now we have hearts. Just curious, curious, would the facility go into the unit and send you a photo of it? No, I've already asked that. I tried. They will not, although they have already cut the locks on it because they were going to sell it last week because they weren't able to get paid. And then I finally paid the whole thing off. So now it belongs to me. But yeah, they're not very helpful. Put it that way. It's not like a U-Haul place, or aren't there other big storage facility places across the country? It's a small independent company, and they are not helpful. And they go by the book, so I have to bring my birth certificate so that I can prove that I am, in fact, his sibling. Oh, what did I get her? I didn't tell you guys. I took my wedding dress from 1988, or when was it from? 1986, 1987? I don't remember when we got married. Somewhere in there. And I sent it to one of you ladies who follows me. Well, I'm not going to tell you who she is, and I don't want everybody hounding her, but she makes teddy bears and stuff out of like old flannel shirts and things when somebody passes away, like your dad. And she posted something that she was making wedding pillows out of old wedding dresses, out of your old wedding dress pillow. So I asked her if we could find a pattern. Does she sew clothing? And she said yes. That is her specialty, is clothing. So we found a pattern for a robe. And she took my dress apart and she made a robe. Because all these young girls, when they're getting ready, they wear these cute little satiny, silky robes with a lot of lace and stuff. And my dress was ugly. I'm telling you, it was ugly. So there was a big black or brown stain on the front of it, even though it was wrapped in saran wrap or whatever. When you take it to the You know how you take them to the dry cleaners and they clean them and then they put it in a box? Well, I paid a lot of money back in the 80s to have that done, but it still had a big brown stain on it. So she had to take it to um, a place near her, a dry cleaner that she knew. And they were able to get some of the stain out, but not all of it. So that was kind of cool. And then she had to use a little bit of purchased silk because the silk that was in my dress was kind of, I don't even know how to explain it. Nasty 80s silk, if you can well imagine. It was just awful. So it may have to be shortened, but I can do that. I can't sew garments, but I can shorten it. So if it does need to be shortened, that's something I have the knowledge and capability of doing. So it's pretty cool. And then after I decided to do that, my daughter, sent me a picture of a girl who took her mom's wedding dress and repurposed it, I guess, for the rehearsal dinner or reception dinner or something. And she goes, my daughter said, I love this idea. And I'm like, yeah, but we don't sew. And it broke my heart because I'm like, I can't tell her that I've already taken the whole dress apart. It's in pieces. And so then when my older daughter, if she gets married again, which I hope she does, then we will gift it to her and all the way down the line, you know? Oh, Denise said they used to make quilts out of wedding dresses and they were stunning. I bet. I bet that was amazing. I have a lot of parts and pieces left. So there were two silky roses on the top of my dress somewhere. I don't know. Can't remember where they were, but they were tacky. I'll put it that way. And I'm gonna make her like a corsage to pin on the thing in case she doesn't like it. She doesn't have to use it, but a corsage type thing to pin on the front of the dress using part of my veil and you know, like that. Okay, so I think we should leave this background empty, right? We doodled the inside of the heart. We have the purple flower. I think we'll paint this with rainbow colors. I want to use more pink than red. Oh, that is very thick. Can't have that. Need it much thinner. Anyway. Denise says, I saw where somebody cut up their wedding dress and made it into flowers and put it into a bouquet for the bride. Oh, that would have been pretty. Hi, Tenant. Tenant says, I asked for an invite for Journal Play Day. Still waiting. Hope it works before the date. Okay, I'll go over there later. If you don't get in, just message me privately in a message on Facebook or email me. That way I'll find out for sure. But from here, when I'm doing this, I'll forget later. So you may have to message me privately. You know? Oh, that is very dark. But yeah, if you don't get in, just message me privately. Denise says, now this is my favorite card. You guys are so funny. You're so fickle. Just kidding. Oh, that is very, very dark. My water is very dirty already. Let's get a little more pinky going here. I get really quiet when I have to paint like precisely on something. Use that pink to go around that purple. And then we'll do rainbow colored letters. Let's see. Diane says, hi, Diane. We used my mother's wedding dress to make a baptismal gown. So far, 5 of her great grandchildren have worn it. Oh, man, I love that. Nobody in my family will be baptized, but that's a good idea. I mean, it's so much better than keeping it sitting in a box, you know? Nobody gets any joy out of it when it's in a box. Okay. Oh, that is very dark green. Oh, well, can't change it now. That's all right. It's okay. I think we want to use some of this to add to the centers of these letters. And then we'll put it in here. A little purpley blue. That's almost the same color as just what I used, but that's okay. Purple. Lavender. Oh, that is very thick. These Daniel Smith watercolors can go on very dark. Pink. What time is it? Oh, I'm pretty close to being done. I just have to go stitch it on. And I don't like this lavender color over here. It's just not dark enough for me. So we're gonna throw some pink in there. All right. Should we? Yes, we should. Hang on. Let's dry that flower. It's still really wet. Really pretty purple color though. Came out really nice. Let's dry this a little. And I'm going to go use the sewing machine here. I'm going to take this and I'm going to stitch all the way around the edges. So I'll be right back. And then we'll just glue it to this card, I think. I think that's going to be the best. So there's some inspiration for you. All right. I think the stitching just always adds a little bit of depth, or I don't even know if a word would be depth, would be texture to it. I don't know. We're just going to glue this on and then we'll add some white to finish it up. I am almost out of glue in this bottle, which makes me very, I can add new glue. Got very quiet in here. Okay, let's bring the camera up. Glue down. I think I want to do one or two more things. I for sure want white in the center of this flower. Want some white in these flowers. In our leaves. It's just very faint. All right. Oh, let's do some white up here to keep it kind of coherent together, whatever you call that, where it's similar. Sorry, I'm so quiet sometimes today. Taking this very seriously. I don't know why. Cute lettering. All right, so now here we go. I don't want a 7. I think a 1 is perfect. I think we're just going to write some words around this heart. Oh, if I could spell it. We're going to write doodle all the way around. Now I know how to spell it. I don't know if I like that, but I thought it got the point across. Keep going. And I'm thinking, I haven't decided yet, I might paint a rainbow color. I spelled doodle wrong right here. I left the L out. That's what happens when you talk and you draw at the same time. Anyway, I'm thinking of doing rainbow painting around the edge, but I haven't decided yet. Wow, that couldn't have worked out any better if I tried. Cohesive, that was the word I was trying to use. What do you say? Rainbow around the edge? Yes. We're going to start with this reddish color. I don't want it too dark. Go to orange. Open, open. And then the yellow. Light green. Dark green. Blue. Light blue and dark blue. Purple. Pink. I think we will forego that red and go to an orangey kind of color. Yellow. Green. And we'll just go to that purpley blue color. And purple. Okay, well, I'm happy with this page. I love the border. It's very doodled. So it is Friday, and I won't be here over the weekend. I will be back again on Monday. So if you guys want to keep going and do more hearts and heart art, you can do that on your own. If you don't want to, then wait till Monday, and we'll come back together on Monday. And I'm pretty sure I'm going to be on the road Monday morning, so I might have to do this class like pre-recorded, or I don't know yet. I'll figure it out. And I'll let you know. But I think we'll be driving really early Monday morning, so I probably won't be here at my regular time. You know? But stay tuned. I can't help myself. I just have to put white dots inside all these black dots. It's just too dark. So possibly we might do Monday's class on Sunday. I don't know. Oh, it's Super Bowl Sunday. Yeah, that'd be fun to do this class on Sunday. Maybe we will. So just stay tuned and check my messages here, and I will let you know what the plan is for Monday. Can't do it in the car, I can tell you that much. I mean, I could, but I think I'll be driving. Man, my hand was really steady today. Love it. Yes, I'll see you at 10 a.m. this morning, Sandy, for the book club. I just have to get something to eat and I'll be back. Okay, so where's our book? Let's put it in here and see how it looks. So there's our page. Sorry. Okay, that is cool. Is it a little skinny? I could mat it on something else. It could be matted onto another piece of paper, but so could this one. It's kind of skinny. Eh. Okay. So, yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed today's doodle heart and our quote, which was super cute. And I'll see everybody Monday, somehow, some way. Have a really good weekend, you guys, and I'll talk to you later. Okay, bye.